What up? It's Tyler from Tarver Academy, and today we're going to talk about sarcasm in the classroom. Here we go. Tyler here. If you get a chance, please click that subscribe button. I would genuinely appreciate it. So I want to talk about sarcasm. My default as a human being, whenever I'm like aggravated or frustrated or somebody does something and it catches me to where you get that, like, you know, that heat under your skin where you're kind of like, you get like, I don't know, you start like picturing yourself out of body. Mine is sarcasm. I also talk fast already, and then I just talk faster. But sarcasm is the big one. One story was I was teaching a class, and I was teaching, and these are students that have been known to be a little bit challenging. And I had one young man, and he was sitting in the back, and he just had his arms like crossed, sitting in his desk, passed out like a worksheet, and I was walked through the whole worksheet with him, worked probably 70% of the problems for them, and then just had them show their work. And then I went over to pick them up like 40 minutes later, and the worksheet was still sitting on his desk, like upside down, diagonally, like at the angle I had set it on the desk. And I was frustrated because I just spent all that time teaching and asking questions and building conversation, making it relevant. I put a lot of work into it, and he put enough work to not even turn the page around to face it. And so I said, "Oh, thank you so much. You didn't write your name on it. I can reuse this." And he mumbled a comment, and I said, you know, what are your? This is probably terrible. I was very young. I said, "What are your plans? Like, what do you plan on doing? Like, you know, you're not exerting any effort." And so he's like, and he said he'd do whatever the blank he wants to do. And I said, "Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you can't do anything. You gotta have a college degree to, you know, be a doctor or a teacher or a lawyer. So there's certain jobs you can't just do. You have to be certified in it, and that requires, you know, school beyond where you are now." And he's like, "Well, then I'll go to college." I was like, "Oh, that's awesome. I think you should go to college. That'd be great. But, you know, you have to pass high school to do that." Then he called me a name. You know, there were a lot of blanks in there. It sounded like the Roadrunner, talking about Wile E. Coyote. A lot of beeps, beep, 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 beep. And I just laughed, and I said, "Well, you can't say that." And so I had to turn it into my principal. But I know that he was, I mean, I don't think he was calling me smart blank in a tone to where he thought I was intelligent. He was saying it because I was kind of being sarcastic. And while I think, whoa.
Mama used to hold me. I wish somebody would have told me. If you want.
Sorry about that. Don't know why that kicked in. Oh, it's because I pulled up at the house and my wife has disconnected my phone from here, and it's only hers, and I cannot disconnect it. It's not showing up in the phones. I need to learn how to do that. I need to fix it. I can figure it out. I need to have to Google and watch some stuff. But I approached that situation where as a student that was frustrated, and whether it was because he didn't understand it, know where to start, didn't comprehend where he should go with it, or just didn't like me, and I didn't approach it well, and I responded incorrectly, and it escalated him make a bad decision. So I know that there are times I do use sarcasm or had used sarcasm in the classroom, but it was always after I'd already built a relationship with a student to where I wasn't coming from a place of aggravation or trying to embarrass them or anything like that. I was coming from a place of, we have a rapport, we're joking around. I'm not saying anything that's going to call out any insecurities of yours, or anything that would upset you in any way as a person or lower your self-esteem. It's always just something to, you know, lighthearted joking in a way that's like a mutually fun environment. And so that's where, so I don't think sarcasm has it 100% out of the classroom. But I think it's really about context, because some sarcasm can be pretty terrible, and it can lead students to feeling a certain way, and really damaging the rapport you could be building, which obviously leads to you know, further learning in their engagement and them wanting to learn from you as the teacher. So just be careful in how you distribute it. Make sure it's in the right place, and I think it takes a certain level, a very high level of self-awareness, and the ability to read people and know people, and, you know, build that relationship beforehand. Definitely wouldn't start off first day of school. Never throw out sarcasm or shade at somebody to try to be funny and impress the class, because you just did it at someone else's expense, and that is never okay. So that's what I've got for you today. I'd love to see your opinion on it. Any instances or times that you've used it in the classroom and it was beneficial or it wasn't. Throw those in the comments. Love to keep this conversation going. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe if you want or find this place in the future. Appreciate you guys. Be good. Be classy. Bye-bye. Hey, what's up? If that helped at all, please subscribe to this channel. It's free, costs nothing. Just click the little red subscribe button unless they change the color. Just gonna wait right here. Look at this lighting. Oh, wow.